Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 2 in our Sierra Nevada series. Yep, today is episode 2 and it's the Kellerweis, the Bavarian wheat inspired beer. I know that because I'm a big fan of wheat beer and I read the label earlier. But what else about it? Let's have a quick look. It is a something percent. It's fairly low because it's number 2 in the series, and we're stepping it up by alcohol percentage each day. 4.8, but solid beer territory. You know, that's perfectly acceptable. Bavarian wheat style beer called Kellerweis. That's all I really know about it. Don't want to read too much on the bottle before we get into it. So let's get this cracked open. Before we do, here is a look at the bottle for you. Possibly controversially, Hoegaarden are kind of the king of wheat beers, or certainly one of the most, well, maybe king's the wrong word. The market leader in wheat beers, and I have a Hoegaarden glass, so let's pop it in there and see what happens. It certainly looks like it belongs in that glass, doesn't it? It's very. Oh, I'm getting some aromas, but it's like toasted cereal almost, like toasted malt, but oh, that's interesting. Just at a distance though, I'm not sure that's going to be the case as we stick our nose in it, but right. Standard wheat beer, hazy as you like, not seeing anything through that. Nice thick head that I don't think is going to dissipate actually, it's got a nice bit of wobble on it. Right. Aromas. Oh, that's like, I'm properly excited for this. That's like, I mean, it's like if Hoegaarden wasn't a bit dishwatery, if I'm honest. Wow, there's all sorts going on in there. Right. I've not done a wheat beer on the channel yet, so I might be miles off on this one, but let's give it a go. It's a bit of sweet, sugar syrupy, almost marshmallow, but not quite that synthetic. And then there's some fruit in there, but it's not the harsh lemon that you get on Hoegaarden. It's almost like a simmered up sweet berry blend, subtle, but like a like a cooked up compote kind of thing, real low down, but with a bit of bite to it. And I'm getting kind of like a cream soda vibe off it, if I'm honest. That almost slightly nondescript, sweet. It smells delicious. And then there is some citrus fruit in there, but it's almost slightly limey rather than kind of the traditional lemon vibe. Maybe a lemon and lime combo. But yeah, that's what I'm really getting off it. So I'm not going to lag this out anymore because I don't really know what I'm talking about. So, cheers. That's really good. That's properly good. Right, I've done loads of really heavy dark stuff and loads of fruity, big hop pales recently. This is totally different. This is totally different to all of them, and it's kind of why I like this style of beer so much. It lets you remember that there is some other options out there than the stuff that gets talked about all the time. So it's sweet. It's got a bit of a bubblegum-esque thing going on. I think that's traditional of. It normally gets said about Belgian style beer, and I guess some German variants fall into that as well. But there's definitely some streaks of bubblegum in that. Sure. Let's try and do a end-to-end taste profile. Very initial taste is not a lot, to be honest. Then there's a subtle toasted malt kind of thing going on, and that's the bit that I said I could smell initially when I poured it. And then, to be honest, the middle phase is also not really much, just subtly sweet, slightly marshmallowy, a bit of vanilla and that sort of thing. And then it's after you swallow it, and then you just get this surge of, you know, the lemon, the lime, the sweet, the sugar syrup, the marshmallowiness. The bubblegum really kicks in hard, and then it all simmers out, and you just end up with a nice sweet beer, really. It is pretty sweet, I'll be honest, but it's got enough about it to keep it interesting and properly cemented in beer territory, not just sweet alcohol territory, if that makes any sense at all. Right, let's take a look at the bottle, see if I am wildly out on this. So, Sierra Nevada Kellerweis Bavarian-Style Wheat Beer, 12 fluid ounces, Sierra Nevada Brewing Co, Chico CA and Mills River NC. Kellerweis, a Bavarian-Style Wheat Beer, is complex with flavours reminiscent of banana bread and spicy clove. Interesting. I really don't like banana bread. Well, I really don't like bananas. Now I feel like this might have ruined it for me. But I didn't hate it before, so... I mean, I don't eat banana, so... because I don't like it. So that's not what I'm getting. I think I understand what they're getting at, but really that's leading me into bubblegum territory and less so bananas. Coming back to this, the hazy golden beer glows with suspended yeast, creating a velvety texture and refreshing finish. That's true. Not talked about mouthfeel, and it's really good. It's not too heavy, it's quite heavy, it's super velvety, it's got a bit of carbonation just to keep you interested, but it's not overly done. Yeah, it's cracking mouthfeel, really, really spot on. And then on the back, it says, Kellerweis is one of the few wheat beers made with using the traditional Bavarian method of open fermentation, which allows the ingredients to shine and creates vast depth and character in this hazy golden beer. To serve, pour 2/3 into a glass, swirl the bottle and the rest. I should have read that, shouldn't I? Although, to be fair, there was a little bit of something there just came. Oh, I say, that's changing. Can you see that? That's a little bit of witch's brew territory there. Oh, that is hazed up wonderfully. So to be fair, I did do pretty much that because we couldn't to wait for the head to go down a bit, but maybe not vigorously enough. Right, let's give this another try now with that bit in it, see if that's changed it at all. It's made it a little bit more banana-y. Oh dear. Don't get me wrong, there's enough other flavours going on that I'm not hugely offended by it. There's something about the... I don't really know what it is about real bananas that I don't like so much, but this one's not. I'm not hating this. It's a bit... This tastes less banana-y than those fake banana sweets that don't really taste like banana at all, so I'm fine with it. It was slightly better before I did that, but if you like those kind of flavours, then by all means. I don't take back anything I've said though. That is still a solid wheat beer, and that's just my ever so weird aversion to bananas throwing a spanner in the works a little bit. Would I have picked up on that had I read it? No, probably not. It's probably slightly psychological, this one. So again, it's I keep by my original statement. It is properly good. It could have a bit more bite to it, possibly. A lot of wheat beers have just a little sharp bit right at the end that you don't get with this, but it's as smooth as you like. It's really enjoyable. Thumbs up from me, I like it. I don't have a great deal else to say. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it if you haven't already. Subscribe if you will be so kind, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.